Well, I'm delighted today to be speaking to Christina Economou from Trident Trust in Cyprus. Welcome, Christina.
Thank you for having me.
So we're going to talk about a few things today, including our Riyadh event that's coming up on the 7th of November, which Trident are proudly one of the sponsors. We're also going to talk about some of the broader trends that you're seeing from the Middle East, and also trends from the UK and other markets linked to Cyprus. So for people who haven't seen our interviews before that we've recorded, it'd be great to have a little bit about your background and role at Trident in Cyprus.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice to be here, by the way, in Zurich. I'm Christina Economou. I'm with Trident Trust Cyprus. I'm the Business Development Director of Trident Trust Cyprus, covering the service offering of the Cyprus office for both new clients but also existing clients.
Fantastic. So you're going to be with us in Riyadh on the 7th of November. It's a real team effort from Trident, isn't it? We've got Dave Lang coming across from the Dubai office, also colleagues from Channel Islands. Perhaps tell us a little bit about the team that'll join the event on the 7th.
Indeed, and that proves why Trident is working very well in terms of the jurisdictional exposure it has, but the very close collaboration we have among our offices. So this is a joint effort to the Saudi Arabia business development from Jersey, Dubai office and Cyprus. We are all going to be at the event because we do see the potentials, the opportunities, but there is also existing business coming from that region.
Fantastic. And what amongst the services that you provide is most attractive in the Saudi market? What are the things you're talking to clients or the professional advisors in Saudi about?
Yeah, I'll speak mainly from the Cyprus point of view, which I know best. What we see from Saudi Arabia are investments into the real estate, but also very lately we have seen investments that have the element of ESG sustainability. So there is an interest in renewable energy, in the renewable energy sector, but also shipping as well. In terms of products, from Saudi we have seen corporate services, so companies, but also fund structures. Currently, we have in Cyprus, there has been set up a Cyprus Alternative Investment Fund for shipping, and the other one that is upcoming, it's, as I said, renewable energy. From my colleagues in Jersey that I have been hearing and we were discussing, we see trust structures. We also see marine services. From the Trident Marine Services team in Guernsey. Saudis have, like the luxury yachts, so we do yacht ownership structures, registration of flags, but also the employment and payroll for their super yacht. From Dubai office, I guess it's the foundation structures from the IFC, but also we have seen BVI companies and offshore companies coming from there.
Lots to talk about.
Yeah.
So is it your first trip to Riyadh? Have you been to Saudi before?
No, this is my first trip to Riyadh, and actually I'm a bit excited about for business, obviously, and going with Trident, trying to develop there, but also Saudi, I have a history from before, from the past, meaning that my grandfather used to be a taxi driver, and he had specific Saudi Arabian families that they were very much close to my grandfather whenever they were visiting Cyprus, because there is a history of Saudi Arabia visiting Cyprus as tourists to use his services. So he used to bring those people in our houses and we were hosting them. And me being very young, I could see the different culture.
Yeah, fantastic.
And it's something that it's in my heart. And I'm really excited going there as well.
And they enjoyed the Cypriot hospitality and the warm welcome that you get when you visit the island. So that's terrific.
Yeah.
But you're also, you have visited obviously Dubai and the region before. I mean, are you making any observations or seeing trends out of Dubai linked to Cyprus and the business that you're doing?
Yes, I have been visiting Dubai for some time now. Again, from Dubai, I see investments in Cyprus. The Trident Center office in Limassol is owned by a Middle East owner. So there is a lot of activity in terms of investments. But also Cyprus has been used for corporate services of the Middle East people wanting to come into Europe. So Cyprus, because of its location, is a good gateway into Europe, but also vice versa.
So that might lead to residency and a senior team coming to reside on the island, as well as the corporate structuring.
Now, if we're talking Middle East and more in the expanded term of Middle East, lately we also have seen an activity coming from Egypt as well. They are using Cyprus for headquartering and again for trading activity into Europe. So Egypt has been of interest to us.
Because you're so geographically proximate, aren't you?
It takes less going to Egypt than going to Athens, for example, in Greece.
Okay, terrific. And tell us a few headlines from Cyprus more generally. I mean, the UK market is also very important for Cyprus, lots of business and historical links there. I mean, what kind of trends do you see coming out of the UK?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, there is a history between Cyprus and UK. We are thankful of teaching us how to organize ourselves in the corporate space, but also land registry, etc. We haven't seen much at the beginning, and especially after Brexit, you know, Europe was looking to see whether it will take business from UK. Cyprus is a bit far, I guess, from UK. However, lately we have seen responses from them, and especially Cyprus having the 60 days tax residency and also the non-domicile status. Lately, there has been these two subjects receiving interest from UK, and especially from professionals that they want to give options to their clients in terms of economic migration.
There's lots of change in the UK, and then that might lead to new clients coming, looking at residency and relocation options abroad. So
exactly.
We're always in a time of flux, aren't we?
Yeah. Something else we have seen from UK, which I was never expecting to be discussing that specific product, is trusts. Because for me, trust, the mother of trust is the Channel Islands and UK. However, again, we have set up trusts, Cyprus International Trust, for UK non-domicile or UK residents that they have assets in Europe. So for them, it makes more sense to have a European trust.
Okay, fantastic. Well, look, Christina, great to talk to you today. Look forward to seeing you in Riyadh on 7th of November and sharing this interview with our members.
Thank you very much.
The latest technical content delivered through global conversations with professionals for professionals.